Hi, everyone. Miss Sarah and
David.
David. So we're going to show you how we do spelling. It's a little different. It's a little unconventional. Do we like doing spelling?
Yeah.
Do we feel smart?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the Dolch list. Sometimes just having a list for reference is great. And if you see, we have dots all over the place. We choose the words that we want to learn that we're going to use all the time. And it makes it a little bit easier for us to really acquire the information. We also include a lot of sign language in with our spelling. It helps with that kinesthetic movement and the memory. So sometimes when we do a sign approximation, it will remind us that this is sign. So it's very interesting the way that we do spelling. It's not your everyday spelling. We do practice in our spelling workbooks, which is just a spiral notebook with the spelling words. We practice writing them 5 times or 10 times, depending on the student, each night. We also, depending on the student, write a sentence, and we only choose 3 or 4 words to write a sentence about. Okay, so we start by choosing our words, then we create a list. And then I go ahead and I write the list down as we learn. And I start with the first word, the. This is blank, and I write on it the. And then I say T H
E.
E. And then I do the sign if there is a sign for it. And sometimes I finger spell too. So that depending on the kid, they're getting what they want, and I'm differentiating the learning, and I don't have to teach 3, 4 different lessons. I can incorporate it all. So then, for the kids who cannot write well or who have difficulty, or it's very laborious, do we want to know if they can write the word, or do we want to know them to know if they know the word? So writing's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do? We match up the
Lyle.
letters. So I write the words on the outside of this high-tech envelope that we got donated. A lawyer donated a bunch of envelopes. So I just put them in. I have the word written twice, and then I have the letters that they match up. Obviously, this is not the word, and they match it up. So we practice matching the letters to the word, then we put it underneath the word, and then they just learn the word. So we're going to show you how we do that, right, David?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put these in here because we don't need all of them. And because this is hard because there are little pieces, when we do our spelling test, we do it with big pieces. Does this make it easier?
Yeah.
Yes. And trust me, we've tried a lot of different ways, and this is what has seemed to really, really work for us. So, we're going to learn the words. This is them. So we need to put the letters where they go on the word. Okay, can you show them how you do it on top first?
Yeah.
Okay, what's first?
T.
Where is it? Okay, do it. Put it on top. Remember? Okay, what comes next?
H.
What comes next?
E.
You could be using your helper hand, man. And then what comes next?
M.
M. And what does that spell?
Da.
Them.
Dem.
Them.
Dem.
Them.
Dem.
Look. Them.
Dem.
Them.
Dem.
Good job. Good job. Okay, so we're going to do it one more time, and we're going to put it underneath. Okay, you do. Put it right here. T, them. What comes next?
H.
Yes, sir. What comes next?
E.
Yes, sir. What comes next?
M.
M. Good job. Them. So we would do that with all of these words. So we have, the next word is of. Show them how you would do of. Use your helper hand. O. Job.
F.
F. Of. Good job. Way to go, David. Okay, of. So let's show them how you would do it again. Of. Do it underneath. Does F go first?
No.
No. Gotta fix it. O. F. Of. What is that?
Of.
Of. What word is it?
Of.
Of. What word is it?
Of.
Of. And a lot of times if we say it 3 times, it usually sticks. Right, David?
Yeah.
Okay. So David is so smart, I can put all these words out in front of him and it doesn't slow him down, right? You can do all the things. So, David, can you spell of? Look at your letters. Of.
O.
Yes, sir.
F.
Yes, sir. Good job. And since David is so smart, I can put lots of letters out. There are other friends where if I wanted them to spell of, I would just put 3 letters out so that they could choose from a smaller array of letters. If the visual scanning isn't there, or if it's just going to be faster for that particular student. But this way, I know that David can spell, right?
Yeah.
And he takes these home and he practices with his family. Do you practice every night?
Yeah.
Yes. And then we get our words on Monday and we take our spelling test on
Friday.
Friday. And do you almost always get 100%?
Yeah.
Because you're smart, right?
Yeah.
Right. Good job. And so that's how we make sure that our kids know how to spell. And we utilize our spelling words along with the stories that we read so that we see them multiple ways. So our sight words that we're learning are the sight words that we are spelling and writing. But because we're not grading or testing to know if he can write correctly, we realized that this was a much better way just to know that he knew the letters and the words and how to put them together, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things we found out is that sometimes David leaves the ending sound off. But if we have the letters in front of us, do we leave the ending sound off?
No.
No, because we're able to remember and see it. And this works as a I would say as a hurdle helper, if you will, that when he sees the letters and if I say it and I make the phonetic sounds, he's able to find it. So when we're spelling or reading, if I make the sound, he can find it. But sometimes, David, there are sounds that are too hard to make, right?
Yeah.
So he can't make the right sound for the letter. So we just say, forget it. Miss Sarah can do it, or a friend can help that can make the sounds. Because it's not about whether or not you can make the sounds, it's if you can hear it and if you can identify it. And some kids don't hear the correct sounds either. So we just memorize the words. There's so many ways to learn how to read. Phonics alone is not the only way. We work on a lot of whole sight words, and as they understand that letters make up a word, they're really good at taking them apart. And once they can start taking and dissecting the sounds out and isolating them, then the blend makes more sense. So it's more of a whole to part instead of part to whole. I hope that helps. Bye, guys. Say bye, David.
Bye.